What would happen if all prisons were abolished? Holland keeps closing its prisons. Prison maintenance is simply unprofitable for the country's economy because there are no prisoners. But prisons are also being abolished today in countries where crime rates are much higher. Would you survive in a prisonless world? Prepare to be amazed. Over 10 million people serving their various jail terms have been released so far. Over 2 million of them are Americans. The former prisoners saw it as their second chance at life. The Japanese law offenders were especially elated. Death penalty is considered an acceptable form of punishment by 85% of the population in Japan. A prisoner learns about the execution mere hours prior, and the relatives are informed only post factum. Ifland isn't justifying criminal behavior, but still believes that people should be given the chance to redeem themselves instead of being subjected to violence and returning to the society even more embittered and fierce. Prisons don't tend to contribute to one's redemption. Did you know that during the World War II, Bayer Company bought people from prisons and tested drugs on them? The prisoners were taken in batches because many of them died during such experiments. And Thai criminals had to participate in vicious boxing matches. In case of victory, they could have their sentence reduced. Once the fight was over, the participants had to recover on their own without any outside help. The Alcatraz prison was one of the few where prisoners could take a warm shower. This was allowed only to ensure that criminals don't get accustomed to cold water and don't escape from the island by water. Releasing all prisoners would most likely lead to mass riots. However, the very system of serving time can be fundamentally changed, like in Norway, for instance. In 2010, they built a sanatorium-style prison. There are no bars on the windows, almost no security guards, and the prisoners can visit the gym, computer club, and even a recording studio. This place holds some dangerous criminals, but the level of second offense is very low. Deanna Van Buren also has some equally interesting ideas. She suggests creating institutions for restorative justice instead of building prisons. Unlike the system with a punitive approach and mass imprisonment, these centers would view crime as a breach of trust. Victims would be taken care of first, and offenders would be required to change their ways. Rehabilitation methods are subjects of heated debates. Leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Will prison abolition do more good than harm? In the future, yes. But at the moment, we are not ready for this. And is the world population ready to get the right to commit one legal crime? Will we need prisons at all in this case? Find out in the next video on the Ifland channel.